That's dumb. Why does this sound so much better?
It does. It sounds better.
I don't know why.
Hey guys, little announcement here for you. We are changing the format of our show. I know some of you are going to be happy, some of you are going to be mad, but we're really trying to take your viewer comments into consideration and really just play a little bit more, give you a little bit more examples, right? So we are not fans of demos. You know why? Demos suck. However, we do like comparisons. We've been saying that since the beginning of the channel, and we're going to keep doing some comparisons, but maybe with some sound samples.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to add a few more sound samples in there. If you guys want to see anything in particular, stick it down below. Let us know what you think of the new format of the show, too. So, until then, let's get started with that new episode. Hey guys, welcome to Tone Bros. My name's Casey.
I'm Colin. We're going to get started with our current topic of the day, which has to do, and actually, is this even current anymore?
No.
Okay, well... Anyways,
We want to talk about
we're
it.
talking about it. It's the Uncle Larry course with Brett Papa.
Yeah. So Guthrie put one out. I guess it was earlier. Was that earlier this year still?
Yeah, it was the spring.
Okay. So he put out an awesome course.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Larry just released a course. 8 hours of footage.
Right.
He's got it all tabbed out for you. And we know Uncle Larry's playing. It doesn't suck.
You know, it's all right.
You might know this guy, Uncle Larry. But yeah, he put all this together with Brett Papa.
Yeah.
Took a long time to get together. Probably even longer to edit. I can't imagine all the work that went into this thing.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, the hours.
And it's probably a lifetime of just practicing that you could get out of this thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the smear lesson alone is something I love. But then he goes into, like, it's mostly right-hand technique stuff that I've really tried to incorporate, so...
All the stuff that Brett Papa's put out has been fantastic. He's got stuff with, what's the one guy I'm trying to think of? Jack Roosh.
Oh, gosh.
He's got a
That guy's
course
such
with
a
him.
good player.
He's fantastic. He's got a Justin Ostrander. I think that's how
Ostrander.
Ostrander, thank you. And that course is mainly on coming up with parts for songs.
Okay.
Because he plays in the studio so
I mean,
much.
that makes sense.
He's got killer stuff there. All the Brett Papa's courses that I've seen, pieces of at least, have been fantastic. I've been working my way through the Guthrie videos. And I'm trying to take it like a piece and then live with it for a little bit. And then take a piece and
Right.
live with it a little bit. Which means I haven't really been able to dive into this Uncle Larry videos
Right.
as much because I'm still kind of working my way through the Guthrie videos.
Right.
Between the two, I've got a lifetime of work in there to
Well,
work on.
and then they kind of go into each other. Like, they kind of cascade.
They do.
Like, the Tom Bukovac one's, like, it's really rhythm-centric, which is great.
And it's not for beginners necessarily.
Right. It's kind of like middle of the road.
So you need to, if you're looking for a beginner's course, hold on, because Uncle Larry, I heard, is going to be working on putting a beginner's course together, like early, intermediate to beginners type stuff.
Yeah.
So they are looking at doing more. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Brett Papa has different ways you can buy these courses.
Right.
There's a little app you get. You can download and watch the little segments individually.
And we know there's always going to be complaints about how much something costs. Like, I mean, you got to think that Guthrie Trap and Tom Bukovac, they have put so much free content on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can figure out how to pay that money eventually and, like, make it worth your while.
Not
You know
to
what I mean?
mention, you're basically getting a personal lesson from Guthrie or from Tom for 8 hours of lessons with the tab, which you normally wouldn't get from a personal lesson either.
I mean, yeah.
You get the tab and everything, you get backing tracks to play to, all these things. And if you break that down by how much you're paying for the hour,
It's really not bad at all.
it's really not bad. It's a good price.
Yeah.
So, and it's a lifetime of work from them, but it's also a lifetime that you can push on from there. You can take those foundations
Right.
and move forward with that you're going to be able to take and make music with. So, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. We understand, there is a cost with all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
However, is it worth it? Does it have good value, I guess is what
Oh,
we're
it's
saying.
worth every penny.
And it's worth every penny.
Yeah.
So go check it out. We know it might be something you got to save up for. Maybe it's a gift from, a family member or something, because that would be cool too.
That would be.
So maybe stick that on your Christmas list. I know Christmas is quite a ways away at this
Mm-hmm.
point, or birthday or whatever. But it's really great to get into, and I think everybody should check at least one of these Brett Papa courses out. The Maximum Larry, it's going to be hard to beat it, especially if you're that intermediate trying to advance.
I think the cool thing is it makes you think of the guitar fretboard in a different way.
Yeah.
Like,
The Guthrie videos really have done that with me. I'm looking at things and seeing chord shapes, and I'm seeing all these notes that are inside the chord shapes and all the scales, and it's kind of opened up the fretboard a little for me.
yeah.
I got a lot of work yet to do,
Well, yeah, you do.
but I think it's great. Let's go ahead and move into the next topic here. It's going to be what's on your mind.
Yep.
So I'm still having a hard time figuring out this new format. Still having a hard time remembering exactly how the topics flow.
I'm so used to saying gas or pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we'll have those maximum Larry gas or pass.
Oh, yeah, it's a gas.
Yeah, it's a
For
gas.
sure.
Of course, it's a gas.
Yeah.
So we'll still say gas or pass, but we're not doing technical gas or passes, I guess, anymore.
Yep.
But what's on your mind is the next thing we go into. And we were wanting to talk about things that will set you apart from the average Joe.
Yep.
In your kind of community, what are some things that are going to set you apart?
Mm-hmm.
And you had some ideas on this.
I've got some ideas. So you got to remember, we're in Missouri, right?
Misery.
Some days. Right now it is. It's like
It's real hot right now.
It's like 96. The heat index is above 100. Humidity's like 1,000.
Yeah, I know everybody talks about the South being hot, and it is. I don't deny that. But people underestimate what Missouri Midwestern summers can be like, too.
It's the humidity.
Oof.
I can take heat.
Oh, the dry heat's fine.
I mean,
Everyone loves to say that.
it is better.
It's
I'm just
better.
gonna say.
It is better. But anyway.
Anyways, so you have to keep in mind we're in Missouri. So as far as like the local musicians around here, they're not going to be in a hotbed like Nashville, LA, right?
No.
So we are talking about maybe you're in Ohio or something like that, Chicago, something like that. We're around the St. Louis area. Okay, so it's not like we're in a desert island with no musical acts around us.
We're not in a bunch of cornfields.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're around music, but we're just not in the hotbed. So, anyways, that being said, some ideas. Because I was thinking about this. I was with my band. This past week we were playing a show, and I was like, I don't want to be playing kind of the same riffs, the same types of solos, the same feel every time. Like, I want to bring some life to this music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I've got to do different things. So really, I just want to help you out because it's helping myself out in the process, right? So really, the first thing, obviously, is you're playing style and you're playing, I guess, approach. If there's lots of blues musicians, like, experiment with jazz because it ties right in. That's what B.B. King did.
Yeah.
B.B. King tied that in, and that made him unique. Whereas, you're playing box blues all the time, it gets stale.
Yep.
Like, it seriously gets stale.
Yeah.
And, like, there's only so much sports bar blues that a person can listen to.
That's right. Yeah, I think, too, probably trying to make yourself different. I think a big part of it is there's a lot of these musicians out there. This is going to sound bad. There's a lot of musicians out that just don't listen to what everyone else is doing. And they are
Only
playing
themselves.
to themselves and what makes me happy, and let me play these hot licks, and I'm only worried about myself. I think a big way of making yourself stand out that I've been working on a lot lately is really listening to the other players, listening to what the song needs, and make sure I only play that. And maybe lighten up on how many notes I'm playing. We talked here a while back about how that if we make a mistake, sometimes we go into autopilot mode and we just start playing a bunch of notes, and it's all these standard notes that we've played a million times, rather than trying to hit a note and it really means something. Take, like you said, the B.B. King approach.
Yeah.
Hit a note. Why spend 15 notes and only spend, when you can spend 5 and it gets a better effect?
Right. It gets your emotion across better.
So that's one way that I would look into it too. And that's what I've been working on specifically for me, trying to stand
And that's
out.
just leads. That's not even talking about, your rhythm work. Like,
Get out of the way.
well, yeah, you should back off.
So many players don't.
Like, you need to let the singer do their thing. Guess how many people are there for your guitar? Yeah, it's all about the singer.
Yep.
Let's be honest.
Number one thing is vocals. If you can't hear the vocals and you're not supporting the vocals, you're wrong.
Unless you are an instrumental band,
Steve Vai.
yeah, forget it.
Yeah. But whenever they sing on a Steve Vai show, because
You back off.
if Billy Sheehan's there and they're playing Shy Boy or something, everybody backs out.
Yeah,
And even those musicians, they back out of when Steve Vai's playing his lead solo lines and stuff.
right.
So they're listening.
Yeah. No, some other things I was going to bring up is your rhythm and your support. Like you said, you should back off when the singer's singing. But also, like, simple things. Okay, I say simple. This is not simple. Staying in the pocket.
Oh, it's so hard.
Like, I don't know how many local bands I have seen that, like, you can tell the guitar player's excited to show off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I get that.
Look
like,
what I can do.
We're, I mean, yeah.
Look at me! Look at what I can do!
I see you, Homer. That's very nice.
We are all in that camp where, like, we're excited to get to use the skills that we know, right?
Yeah.
But, like, there is some beauty in holding on to that and letting the person think, well, what else could they play?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just think of Mike Campbell. Serve the song.
Yep.
Stay in the pocket. Like, the fact, if you're playing the song, everyone's going to play this, Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, you know. If you are not in the pocket in that song, don't play it.
Oh, that song gets butchered so many times. Not because of the notes, not because of a bad singer, not because of a bad guitar player, but because of a bad band pocket.
Bad timing.
Oh.
Like,
Everything is groove. If you don't have a good groove, everything else doesn't matter. And then the other side of it is, if you've got really good groove, you can play the wrong notes and people are like, yeah.
who cares?
Yeah, it's
Honestly, you could literally play like trash, but have a great groove.
maybe not trash.
Okay.
But you could play some wrong notes and have a great groove and people would be like, man, they're good.
Yeah, and I don't mean this as a diss, but it's gonna sound like it. George Thorogood,
Yeah.
dude. When you hear one bourbon, one scotch, one beer, he's just chugging away.
Yep.
He's not playing anything complicated, but man, that is the coolest thing ever.
Such a cool groove.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And if you want to go like on the far end of like great, like crazy fast guitar players and stuff, look at a guy like Nuno.
oh,
Nuno
gosh.
Betancourt, his groove is unparalleled. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And Eddie was the same way. Of course, Eddie's solos and stuff and Nuno's solos are incredible. But they're only incredible because the groove they had and then the verses leading up to it and the choruses leading up to it, the groove was so strong. And they had this great, cool backbeat kind of funk thing going on. And yeah, I mean, Mike Campbell, all those guitar players.
My thing is, if you want to stand out, stay in the groove.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you 70% at least are not.
Right.
Like, if you want to stand out as a guitar player and be like, that is a great guitar player, stay in that pocket because that is hard to do.
You know who's really good at, there's many people that's really good at it. And they stand out because they are good at it. People like Joe Walsh. How cool is his?
Oh, I was going to say Billy Gibbons.
He's great. Oh, Billy Gibbons is great. But I was just thinking a guy that treats the guitar like a drum is Jack White.
Yeah.
Like
He's all rhythm.
he has said many times before, like, I think of my guitar and the rhythms like a drummer. He said, I'm trying to think like a drummer when I'm playing.
Yeah, he does.
And yeah, he does.
You know who's another one? It's kind of like off that path, but J.D. Simo.
Oh, yeah.
J.D. Simo,
Yep.
he plays something completely unique,
Yep.
but he's in that pocket, man.
I love his playing.
Dude, he's
Fantastic.
so
We don't
good.
talk about him enough.
No, we don't.
I love his playing.
Dude's phenomenal. But,
You've got one more thing you wanted to bring up in this.
all right.
Because it's going to lead to our next topic.
Yeah, we got to talk about your tone.
Okay.
There might be two things.
Okay, two things.
Okay, your tone needs to set you apart too. Now, am I saying you should sound like Boston and have that really mid-focus rockman?
Maybe.
No, because that sucks.
Maybe.
But
I disagree. It does not suck.
I think it is not that great. But, you know, that's my personal opinion. You
Yeah.
think whatever you want. You can be wrong. But anyways, I think you should set yourself apart from gear if you can, right? So there's obviously going to be budget constraints with that. But if everyone is playing maces around you,
Play a spider.
not what I was going to say.
Okay.
I was going to say maybe like a Bogner Ubershaw.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Maybe
Diesel.
if everyone's playing Fender amps around you, maybe play a Vox.
Yeah.
Or maybe play, instead of playing a Fender Blackface, play a Fender Tweed.
Maybe turn down the gain.
There's an idea. That will set you apart.
Just a thought.
Because everybody in the club
It's
be playing with too much gain.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you need, for me, a good rule of thumb for me is I turn my gain up to where I'm comfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to turn up too much gain. I'm just going to turn up enough where I'm comfortable. And then I just notch it down a hair. So when I hit that note, I'm just slightly uncomfortable because I feel like I'm not quite going to get it.
And then halfway through the set,
I turn
then
it
you'll
up.
turn it up.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, I'm still struggling here. I'm gonna turn this thing up, and then it's higher than what it was originally.
But what I'm trying to say is like your tone and how, even if it's just pedals, like shifting your mids or having an EQ pedal, that's a great way to set yourself apart.
Yeah.
Right? So, and you want to complement, especially if there's another guitar player. We've talked about that in the past. But don't play the same type of setup and the same type of guitar. Even if you have the same amp, try to switch guitars or something different. So just try to set yourself apart from the pack so you have that different sound. But, so we've talked about unique approaches and how to be in the pocket. Those are ways to set yourself apart. This is going into our next topic. You know what you need to work on? Slide. Slide guitar.
This is me. I need to work on it.
So, in our area, not a lot of people are playing slide.
And certainly not well.
Not good. And I play slide. Not great.
I would say well.
I would be able to carry a tune.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can do some basic
You're
stuff.
not Derek Trucks.
No, I'm not Dylan Adams. I'm not Derek Trucks. I'm not Ariel posing.
No one is Derek Trucks.
Because I'd be posing wrong.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was great, huh?
But, no, really, there's, in our area, not a lot of people play slide.
Nope.
So, I think people should focus on that more. I'm trying to get him to play some more slide because it really would set him apart a little more. Yeah. And you're playing with an acoustic player and you're playing electric.
Yeah.
And dude, that would fill the space so much better.
It would. You're right.
And I think it would be a fun new thing to learn.
I just gotta suck for a while. You just gotta admit that you're gonna suck for a while playing slide.
So yeah, slide is not like, it's kind of like starting to play the fiddle.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible at first.
Well, and it's frustrating when you're I'm not going to say I'm a good guitar player, but when you're a decent guitar player and then you feel like you're starting over.
Brand new instrument.
Oh.
Brand new instrument.
But you got to commit. You just got to commit.
Yeah, and it comes down to like, if those tones inspire you to play, you know, you hear the slide and you're like, oh man, that's a great vocal melody they're playing, you should pick it up.
Yeah.
You should pick
I need to pick it up.
Yeah.
So what is our main topic that we're going to get
All right.
into?
What we're going into, okay, is slide materials. Because I play slide, I like having that in my arsenal. But the thing is, I don't really know the sound. I've never A-B'd sound differences in materials and slides.
Yeah.
So we've got a few slides that we want to just kind of like compare, shoot out. And I want to pick which slide, like I want to keep my home base. Because right now I've got like 4 different slides, maybe 5 different, I don't even remember. We'll see here in a bit. But I've got different slides and I think I've found my new slide.
Let's find out.
But I want to hear the tones against them.
Well, and they say you should pick one slide. Whoever they is. They say pick one slide, and if you're learning slide, just stick with it.
I think if you're learning, yes.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're Derek Trucks or somebody amazing,
You can use whatever you want.
yeah, you could use a piece of broken glass on the table.
Yeah.
But whenever you're first learning, pick a slide and go with it. But if you asked me what sounds does a brass versus a glass or whatever make, I'd be like, well, I think this is this sound.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're about to find out.
Yeah. Who knows? The glass may kick your brass.
Terrible. Dad joke alert.
It's bad. It's bad dad jokes. He's had a kid now, so he's got the bad dad jokes to go with
I've
it.
got them on point. So.
All right, let's grab those slides. Let's grab a guitar. I'm not playing slide.
Yeah.
You're going to play
I'm
slide.
going to try to play slide. So don't come at me because I am no Dylan Adams.
Well, I need simple so I can hear these slides
Perfect.
anyway.
I can do that.
I need simple. Okay, we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back with you. Colin grabbed all these slides. He's been slowly collecting a few slides here.
Yeah.
So we've got, talk us through some of these. We've got the steel slide on the far side there.
So this is just a run-of-the-mill Dunlop steel slides, or stainless steel. We've got, this is my newest one.
Okay.
I think this will be my favorite.
Yeah.
We'll see. But it is a liquid slide, and this is a knuckle one.
Yeah.
Casey's.
You know what Tom says.
Stop.
They even make them in your girlfriend's size.
But anyways, this is a knuckle one. And I wanted that because I want to do more chord shapes.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to take off the slide all the time. Anyways. This is a Dunlop blues bottle. Okay.
Pretty popular slide.
Yeah, pretty popular. We've got a small brass, which actually this is instead of having the knuckle one at first, I had this.
Yep.
So I could do more chord shapes.
That's a good idea.
So that's kind of what I started out with. But I've never like compared all these. And then you have a Derek Truck slide, which I've never used.
Yeah, so it's pretty similar to this blues bottle, but
It looks like it's thicker on the base.
it's thicker. And then, yeah, I think that's really about it. The shape is just slightly different too. So, and obviously yours is gross. So,
Well, I mean, my hands get nasty. So
oh yeah, we'll give all these a little bit of a shot. We'll throw a little bit of overdrive on here. We've got the standard Fender Deluxe Reverb reissue with the ET65. We'll play this Duesenberg, the Star Player TV. It's
we
got
might switch it up, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll start with that. We got a little visual sound open road for the drive sounds. And we're just going to go through them. I'm going to hear some kind of simple stuff that way. Like I said, I'm not playing. Some simple stuff that way I can really hear some of these sound differences.
Sure. And something that we should mention. Yes, there are core seeding bottles.
Real coarse seeding bottles.
Yeah, that was the whole thing that started the slide from my understanding. And we didn't want to choose those mostly because we're an average Joe.
Yep.
And we don't want to pay that price for old core seeding bottles for a slide.
That's what these are based off of, kind of the blues bottle and the Derek Trucks model.
Right.
They're really, really fragile.
These are more accessible than the core seeding bottles. So that's why we did it.
You're talking $100 for a core seeding bottle. Do you guys really want to watch a comparison video of core seeding bottles? I don't think so.
I mean, they might not want to watch this, to be fair.
Maybe once we pick our favorite of the bunch here, if it happens to be glass, then it would be worth comparing it to a core seeding bottle.
Right.
I got no problem doing that. We can do that in the future, but I got a feeling maybe they won't be our favorites.
I don't know.
So let's find out.
Well, we will. And I have to mention, Joe Perry, I think, has like a ceramic or a porcelain slide too. And
Talk about another one that's really temperamental to drop and break easy. These glass ones will break too, but yeah.
we chose 5 slides because we had them. So we just kind of want to A-B them because I've never done that.
So there's more you guys want to see us compare,
Yeah.
especially once we pick a favorite out of the bunch. Put it down below, and we'll check it out too. Why not?
Sounds good.
Let's get this thing started. What we got to start with? We got to start with the stainless steel.
Yeah. We'll go stainless first. Just because it's the most run-of-the-mill. You can find this about any guitar shop.
I think we go to that, to the blues bottle, because that's probably the next most popular, don't you think?
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so Casey, click on that pedal for me. This is the blues bottle. I like this better already.
Yeah, what is different?
Well, A, feel,
Yeah.
and that's super important in slide.
Yep.
The notes ping off of this.
Okay.
That feels like it almost has some give and take with the strings.
Yep.
You don't really know how to explain it until you play more slide.
Okay.
But there's a noticeable difference between that and that. I would say if you're playing acoustic and you're not miking it, that will be louder though.
Yeah.
So if you're playing an acoustic, you might want to go with that.
I thought this was more classic. It felt like this was maybe a little more rattly, kind of like old school style slide sounds to me.
Right.
More than that. That
Right.
felt a little more like,
Scratchy.
yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
I agree. I like this one better.
Yeah.
Do we want to go between this and the Derek Trucks?
Yeah, let's try the Derek Trucks, and we can always go back
Come
and
back
forth.
to this Derek,
Yeah.
that guy?
All right, so this is your slide, so
Yep.
I'm not used to this one. Are there different sizes on this, do you know?
No.
There's not. It's just one size.
It's a signature slide.
Okay. I think I prefer that already. Just because, I don't know. It's really loose on my knuckle, so I almost got to go all the way on the finger, and then I can't bend it.
We just want to hear it.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. Well, anyways, you're getting the full experience, folks. mean, doesn't sound bad.
Well, it sounds better.
It sounds better.
Yep. Like dramatically better.
I know. I like the feel of that better, though.
Doesn't sound near as good.
I know.
Like, if that is a 10, this is a 6.
It's got to be the extra mass here.
Or the shape or something. I don't know what it is. It sounds way better.
I don't know why.
He's
That's
upset.
Yeah, it does sound better.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It sounds fuller.
Okay.
Like the notes seem to ring out a bit more.
Winner stays in.
Okay, so Derek Trucks. Let's go to brass.
Yeah, let's do brass. We probably should have stuck brass with the stainless steel.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah, we can go,
Back for a little bit.
yeah, we'll go backwards a little bit.
Okay. And don't blame me for the same slide licks. Like, I just want a general idea. And
When you try something out, you play your go-to licks because you know you're used to how they sound.
right.
That's why we do that.
Yeah. Sounded pretty good. Yeah, it's you can hear it when you go back and forth.
Scratchiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, the brass is, here we go. The brass is a little bit brighter.
Little bit.
A little bit brighter.
It's in between the stainless and the glass. The
Yeah.
brass is.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, that Derek Trucks definitely the winner for now. Yeah, let's play the Derek Trucks one more time, and then we'll go to the Liquid Slide.
Okay.
The Liquid Slide is the one that Tom Bukovac has been talking about so much, being great, passing out to friends.
Yeah. So I honestly bought that with his recommendation on his channel. Because guess who else plays that?
I have no idea.
Jet Hughes.
Yeah, well, they know.
I mean, you would think. So here we go. That's dumb. Why does this sound so much better?
It does. It sounds better.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, like, you start playing it and you sound like a better slide player.
I know. The note sounds way fuller.
Yeah. It sounds better. That's the best slide of the bunch.
Huh.
I don't even know how to describe the difference between that and this. I do gotta say,
To me, that's closer to the blues bottle.
yeah, and it did seem like the note wanted to bloom really well with this. Play this one again. Play this one again. That is ridiculous. It's because his name's on it, dang it.
And you got to forgive me because sometimes I don't mute the best. So the buzziness, don't hold it to the slide.
Some people say don't mute because the buzziness is what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah, I don't agree. That's stupid.
It just sounds better.
The note sounds more full by itself.
It's got like there's something to it. It's got like, yeah,
Girth to it.
it's more full and more girthy, but it also like it's very round and like, I know that's getting deep into the weeds of it, but like some of these slides felt pretty sharp and kind of jagged sounded and like scratchy. We talked about the stainless steel kind of being scratchy, and then, you know, the brass is kind of in between the stainless steel and the blues bottle.
Yeah.
And I actually think this liquid slide and probably the standard blues bottle is pretty close.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty close. But there is something about that Derek Truck slide.
So weird.
Is it his name? Is it just because his
Here,
name's on it?
So most of the time I play slide for specific licks.
Yeah.
I want to play a specific lick to a song.
Play a specific lick and let's run through them all from least favorite to your favorite.
Least favorite to my favorite.
So, yeah, or like, yeah. So maybe we go stainless steel, brass, blues bottle,
That's fine.
liquid slide,
Okay.
Derek Trucks. Because I think that's probably where you're at, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And I'll hand you the slides. You play the little lick.
Well, it helps if I turn my volume on.
It does help. And that's the best.
It is in sound. Now, in feel, I still prefer the liquid slide.
Yeah.
But, so, because I think my finger is so small, maybe if you got bigger fingers, but like it rattles in there.
And maybe there is some different sizes, but I don't think there is. I think it's just what...
Sorry.
He's just excited to play it, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds the best.
Why? Because it's the most like a Corseiden bottle?
Maybe.
Because the bass, I mean, it truly is more like a Corseiden bottle.
It shouldn't be that much different. And also, this bottom section looks different, too. Look at the difference.
Yeah, that's thicker on the top, that's thinner, but the bass is bigger on the other.
Yeah, we'll try to get some closer shots of all these guys so you can see them in the pictures. Or I'll just stick maybe I'll stick the photos up here, too. So, but, yeah, there's something different about it. It sounds... you might be right. It might not feel as good.
It doesn't.
But it sounds better.
Yeah.
And you know what? I will play something that doesn't feel as good if it sounds better.
I know.
If it sounds that much better.
Yeah, and it's pretty noticeable.
It is. Like immediately, first note, boom. And those low notes, they've got like a little extra growl
The
to them.
high notes sound thicker.
Yeah. The low notes sound better and the high notes. If it was just one or the other, I'd be like, well, for certain things you need this one and for certain things you need that one.
Right.
This one, this Derek Truck signature slide.
If you don't have a Corseiden bottle,
Yeah.
I think that is the way to go. Although, hey, these liquid slides,
It's good too.
I think... So
You said the feel.
The feel's better. Also, you got to think about, like, the type of slide work that you're doing, because usually what I'm doing is I'm playing... And then... You know what I mean? So I got to go back and forth, where that's not going to be as user-friendly.
You just got to get used to it.
I mean, yeah.
Tom Bukovac said he took like a year and just played all of his normal guitar with a slide on a finger and just wasn't playing slide. Was just practicing having it on his finger while he played guitar.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the answer. But I'm saying the answer for me on what slide I choose the sound of,
Oh,
it's the Derek Trucks.
no, I'm saying the sound is better, and that's, I mean, I guess I found the answer. I just need to buy a Derek Truck slide. But, I don't know. The feel of that, and if you're going back and forth, I would feel more comfortable with that, because this is going to fly off my freaking finger.
But also, they make different liquid slides, right?
They do make different liquid slides. That's true. This is the knuckle one. They have a standard one.
They don't have a bottle-styled one, though, correct?
No, it's this.
It's all that same design.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it does make me wonder if the standard would sound closer to this.
Yeah, maybe. Because that one's really close to that.
Right.
Yeah, we probably need to get a standard one in here and find
Yeah.
out.
But as of what we have today, the Derek Truck slide is the winner.
Man.
So if you want to set yourself apart from the pack with a slide,
Yep.
this is the one I would go with. Now, that being said, we dabbled a little bit into the acoustic type stuff. Actually, if I'm going between brass and stainless, I'm going brass every day of the week.
For acoustic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in general.
It's got less. We talked about the stainless steel's scratchy,
Yeah,
and I don't need help being extra scratchy.
yeah, I've got plenty of scratch.
That's right.
That does not sound right.
Well, scratch is money, right?
Oh, I don't have any of
I
that.
think scratch is
actually.
money. So yeah, I would probably go brass on acoustic stuff.
Yeah,
But that being said, that Derek Trucks one probably sounds good on acoustic too.
I mean, it probably does, but
Yeah.
anyways.
For us, the decision's Derek Trucks.
Yeah.
Liquid Slide for comfort
Yep.
and durability. You need to go metal probably, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, metal or brass. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul Gilbert's got that one stainless steel slide that he's got a magnet on his guitar and he just pops it on there and slides his finger out and plays and then pops it right off. It's pretty genius.
Yeah, that's the way to go. But, for what I do,
Yeah.
I think the Derek Trucks.
I need all the help sounding decent on slide I can get, so the Derek Trucks is going to be my move for sure.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think below. Let us know if you guys are super interested in seeing the core seed and bottle versus some of these, or if we need to get a full-size liquid slide in here, because
Yeah, we might need to do that.
I'm kind of like, yeah, we probably should do it at least for one little segment.
Yep.
So anyway, we'll see you guys back here next week. We'll see you then.
See ya.